it's important to mention that the mainstream narrative, the mainstream media, they're tumbling, they're fumbling, they're falling apart. And we got this story from Yahoo News. January 6th committee lawmakers devastated by Jeff Zucker's ouster from CNN. This one's just a really amazing story because apparently CNN employees are freaking out that Jeff Zucker gets basically ousted. The new guy, who's apparently he's one of the largest shareholders, and I think it's called from Liberty Media, which is the largest shareholder in Discovery, who is then taking over CNN, is a large Trump donor. So the top level CNN staff are all freaking out, and they're saying in these meetings that I've spoken with the 4 members of the January 6th committee, and they're devastated this is happening. Why are they devastated? Because we learned from Rolling Stone that at the highest levels of CNN, they were colluding with Andrew Cuomo, a Democrat governor, to help him craft his COVID narrative. They were talking about this guy being a presidential candidate at the time, and CNN was helping him. Chris Cuomo was helping his brother. And I think that's why the whole scandal erupts. Chris Cuomo helps his brother, knows Zucker's helping his brother. Then when he gets busted, Zucker says, you're fired. Chris Cuomo goes, you were doing the same thing. And he's like, too bad. And he's like, well, then pay me out my contract. And Zucker's like, I ain't paying you out your contract. And then Chris says, I will oust. I will get you fired. I will tell everybody about your relationship with this woman. And then he does. And now the whole thing's imploding and falling apart. But you know what we see from this? It's becoming clearer and clearer out in the open in the mainstream press. CNN was colluding with Democrats for favorable press coverage. We always knew it because it was obvious to anyone who paid attention, but now it's definitive and in print. We can see it. That's why they want to censor everybody else, so they can get away with stuff like that.
My conspiracy senses are tingling because I definitely do not believe that Zucker went down because of an affair that people knew about for years. Katie Couric was even talking about. I think there's something bigger at play here, and I think there is some kind of vengeance from the Cuomos. The Cuomos are a very powerful family politically, especially decades and decades ago, especially with the power that they had in New York and the political sphere a long time ago. But when it comes to CNN, obviously people are realizing this is not journalism, this is not news, this is PR for special interests. Special interests pay them, support them, and they do their bidding no matter what. And they're willing to cross any line. They're willing to violate any kind of morality in order to help the people that pay them. And this is essentially the big business of corporate media. That's exactly what it is. It's nothing else. It's not even media. It's propaganda.
Could it be that they ousted him because of some flights he took to a certain island?
We don't know if Zucker was. I haven't seen any direct evidence about that, but I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case.
I'd not heard that he had been on those planes.
No, I haven't heard it either, but it's got to be.
No, I think this is
something more. You're right. It's something more than just an affair.
Yeah, I think it's that they were colluding with Democrats. The most trusted name in news, working with Democrats for favorable coverage is a massive, probably one of the biggest media scandals in history.
Or there could be a bigger story coming out about their direct involvement that they're trying to, of course, save face on and to, of course, not get a big backlash on, and that's why they're stepping down preemptively. There could be something even bigger coming to light soon.